Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. So, Halloween, but first, a little mini nail haul. I hope you guys don't mind. I had some fun on the Prime Day deals, and these are a few products that I bought. So I got some Model 1. This was like a nail glue kit. I usually use like Polygel or just top coat, but I wanted to use like actual nail glue gel or stone gel, whatever. So in the package, it came with these stones. So there's like a bunch of different little stones and things to play with. It comes with like this dotting tool, which I assume is for like circular stones so that you can put the glue on it, and then it has like a brush on the other end. It came with 2 of the nail glue gel. Again, these are from Model 1, so it came as a pack of 2. And then I got this Saviland glow-in-the-dark rainbow kit. This is the kit that I'm going to be using in today's video. I think it costs like $30 or $29. Saviland is actually pretty inexpensive on Amazon. So when you open it, it comes with this little instruction manual, which has like this little cute, I don't know what this is. It's like a thank you card, but it's in the shape of a rainbow. You open it and it says Saviland. It has like a little, I believe this is like a thank you card, but I'm totally using this as a bookmark. So here are the different, I guess the variations of polygel kits that they have, and it also has the instructions on how to use it with dual forms. And that is actually the first thing I see when I open the box. There are some dual forms in here. So I'm actually not going to be using these today. It also came with these paper forms, these butterfly paper forms, which let me tell you, I really want to master paper forms, but we haven't gotten there yet. That's why I haven't filmed it. But I do practice on a finger each time. Then you get to the main part. It has like this plastic cover over it, I guess protecting it from whatever. And then this is what it looks like. The first thing I see is a 100 and 180 grit nail file that has the Saviland logo on it. And this is pretty helpful. I have a lot of nail files and I find that I go through them a lot, especially since I like to do hand files right after I have, done my product instead of the e-file. The next product is the slip solution. The nail spatula. This has a spatula on one end and a brush on the other. I will say it did give me a little bit of trouble, but we will get into that a little later in the video. So you have your base and your top coat. These are definitely like sample sizes. They're really not that big, so keep that in mind. First color we have is ruby purple. Next is lemon yellow, tender green, aqua blue, fuchsia, pale orange, and jelly orange. And then before I get into the swatches, I just wanted to show you all this Macart nail lamp that I got. Again, this was during the Prime Day deals. Not only did I get this, but I used the Femi Beauty coupon code, so I think I got like 30% off plus an extra 10% off. So this was like, I got this for like 18 bucks, but I do believe that it's like almost, let me not even say, I was gonna say like between 30 and 40 bucks, like it's in that range somewhere. So the nail lamp comes with the instructions, telling you about how, the watts, the wattage. It's a LED and UV lamp, and it just gives you like, the basics when you get these lamps. So when I go through the bag, the first thing I see is the cord. So I'm assuming this is pretty important. And then we take out the lamp itself. I feel like every time I get a new nail lamp, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So this one actually makes me feel super fancy because it is nice and big and round, and that's what she said. So this lamp actually comes with a detachable bottom, which none of the lamps that I have had in the past have had. It's actually pretty big. It has the 30 and 60 second, and I'm just going to put it together so I could use it for this nail set. This was so cool. Like, I was so pressed. So now my swatches. So these are the swatches for the rainbow glow in the dark. And as you can see, they glow really vibrant and they are so pretty. I can't wait to use some of the other colors. But for now, we're going to use the ruby purple and the tender green because, I mean, Halloween. They give me full witch vibes. These are my nails glowing in the dark. I did one hand off camera and that's what it's looking like. And this is what it looks like, you know, before anything. So we're going to be doing this hand today, and I'm going to start by prepping my nails. Like I said, I'm going to be using these two colors. So I have my tender green and ruby purple. I'm going to be doing a split set, so my index and thumb will be one color and the other three fingers will be another. So I'm starting off by pushing back my cuticles using my cuticle pusher, and then I'm just kind of scraping it off the nail. I have learned that my nails specifically, like, you know, for me, if my nails are not properly prepped, it doesn't matter how good of a job I do at placing on these nails, they will lift. And my cuticles tend to grow out pretty far, and I have had, you know, lifting because, you know, once it starts growing out and it releases from the cuticle, it starts to lift, water gets under there. Not a good look. I just recently learned how to cut my cuticles with the nippers, so I do go slow with this, but this has definitely changed the game. This set that you see me doing, I actually still have it on right now, and I did this set about 2 weeks ago. Normally, I would take these off on like Thursday, but, you know, Halloween is Saturday, so I'm just gonna have to wait, and I'll do it next week. I'm not sure what my next set is going to be, but yeah. So I'm taking the cuticle bit for my e-file and I'm just getting rid of some of that excess cuticle. And like I said, I'm just really trying to make sure that I don't have any cuticles on the nail bed. Then I'm pushing it back again. I have to be certain, I have to be sure that I'm getting it, you know? Now I'm taking my Saviland 100 and 180 grit nail file. I'm taking the 180 side and I'm just buffing over my nails because you do want to rough up the surface before adding any product, getting rid of any of that excess dust. And then I'm taking a little bit of my 70% alcohol. This is like the green alcohol, and I'm just rubbing that off, getting all that extra dust off, and then I'm going to start my nails. So I'm starting off by taking out my nail tips and preparing my slip solution. So I'm just taking my slip solution, putting it in my little, I think it's called like a dapper dish, and I'm just adding that to it. Then I'm going to add my glue. This is the Easy Basket glue. I got a whole pack of them off of Amazon. These nails are kind of big. Like for my nails, I guess it's just, you know, everyone's hands are different. Sometimes with the nails, they're either too big or too small, and it's really hard for me to find one that fits my nail perfectly. So I typically have to make some sort of adjustments, which is fine. So right here, I'm taking these lash scissors or brow scissors, and I'm cutting my nails into the shape that I want. I mean, I wanted to keep it at a stiletto because, as you can see, I did a stiletto set, but I just had to reshape it, okay? So I'm reshaping the nails using these scissors, and then I'm going to take my nail file and I'm going to fix that shape some more. I also like to make sure that I buff over the nail tip so that it's nice and, you know, etched or sketched out for the polygel to stick on that as well. For prep, I'm using this I can't remember what it's called, but I'm using a dehydrator and a protein bond, and I'm putting that on my natural nail. I'm starting off, this is my nail after it's, you know, been buffed and ready for application. Now I'm going to wipe off the dust, and then I'm going to add the dehydrator. I'm going to add this onto all of my nails. And once I'm done adding the dehydrator, I go in with the primer. Sometimes I like to do 2 layers, depending on how long I want, you know, this to be bonded to my fingers. That's how many layers. So like if I want it to last like the full 2 weeks, I will do 2 layers of the protein bond, but if I really don't care, I might just do a layer. But since I do both of my hands and I do wear these often, since this is not a nail channel, I do like to make sure that my nails, you know, they last. I want them to last a little bit. This set that I am wearing, I do plan on taking the whole thing off because I like stiletto, but I'm more of a tapered square or coffin type girl. So now moving on to the next step, we're adding base coat to all of our nails, and then I will cure that for about 30 seconds. So for my thumb and index, I'm going in with the tender green, and I'm just going to slab that on the thumb, and I'm going to work that into the nail. I like to start off with the first layer at the tip, and I am doing this in a 2-bead method. So I'm just patting both sides down until they meet the edge of the tip, and then once I have them both, you know, spread out, I kind of try to start smoothing out the edges. Now this was the problem I was saying that I was having with this brush. You see that I've done one hand and now I'm moving on to the next, but the brush is fraying so much and it's getting so fat. And what I realized when I was watching Nails by Vic, her brush was starting to do that. And it's only with the glow in the dark kit, I think. I have a couple of other kits that I ordered from them that I just haven't used yet, and I haven't had that problem. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna have that problem yet, but I do end up switching brushes later on in the video, and the brushes that I ended up using were just like some random brushes that I found off of Amazon, and they actually, you know, they held up. So I'm not sure if it's just this kit or if this is like, you know, a recall issue, don't know. So I'm starting off, like I said, by doing the tip and bringing it back to the cuticle area, so a very thin layer, not a lot of structure. And once that structure is complete, then I go in with my cuticle beads, which is where I add the apex, and that is where you get the strength of your nail, so your nail can, so it won't break off. So right here, I got this idea from Femi Beauty. This is just a small LED, you know, a little blue lamp, blue light. I think it's a UV light, and I just give it like a small flash cure just so that I can move on to my nails. This just really helps me get through the timing well, so that I'm not like, you know, waiting around for 30 seconds, because then that could take forever. When I do a little flash cure, I'm able to move on to the next nail a lot faster, and then by the time I'm finished my hand or whatever section I want to finish, I'll go ahead and give it a full cure. So with my cuticle beads, I like to concentrate it right by the cuticle. I try to flush the cuticle and then clean up around the edges, and then whatever is left, I should have like this little blob of polygel. So I'm taking it in by the sides, and then I'm pretty much going to start building like a ledge. Once I have that ledge, I'm going to pull the polygel out until it's smooth and my the tip of my nail and the cuticle bead have become one. So it's a lot of patting and pulling. This green is so bright. Like, even looking at it on camera right now, I'm like, wow, that is bright. I mean, in person it's bright, it's not that bad, but yeah, this is bright. And these nails are long. These nails are extremely long for me. I love long nails, and true story, I used to always want my nails this long, but I was always afraid to do it because of what people would say. Like, I hate people telling me like, oh my god, how do you do anything with those nails? Like, I get it done, I do it, so you can stop asking. I love it. I love the way it looks. I love the way it makes me feel. And yeah, that was just a little confession. So now moving on to the purple. I did my other nails off camera, and I'm just starting with the pinky. So I'm just doing that little strip of polygel, and then we're gonna pat that in as well, just like I did the green. If you look at the brush, you see how frayed it is. You'll see in a little bit, that's when I change it, and it's a lot better. But I don't know if you can see like those little white marks on the ring finger. That's from the slip solution. and I'm not sure if maybe I just got a faulty one, maybe I used too much, I don't know. But yeah, that's just something to keep in mind. Sorry if I sound a certain way. I'm actually really tired, and once I'm done with this voiceover and I post this video, I am taking a nap. You hear me? I am taking a nap. So I'm going in with my cuticle bead on my other nails because, okay, so here you can see that I changed brushes. So you see that the bristles are more together. It's working a lot better with this polygel. But anyways, I'm going in with the cuticle bead and I'm patting this through. I don't know if you can see that white mark, but I am trying to bring this up on it so that it covers that. And it did a pretty good job. It covered it up, but on some of the other nails, that white like frost still showed. So I'm not really sure what that is or how to prevent it. I know I could have probably just switched to my isopropyl alcohol, but I mean, this is where I'm at right now. So, you know, this is what it is. So once I have the nail the way I want it, I'm going to cure that for 30 seconds. Yeah, that looks good. And then I can always fix up like those edges when I'm done. But it looks pretty smooth, right? Yeah. So to decorate, this was kind of all over the place. I wanted to do a couple of spiders on my nails. So I put some lines, like a couple of lines, like I tried to do 8. So like 4 one way, 4 the other way. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just like where the legs would be. And then I took some of the Model 1's glue and, well, the nail glue. And then I'm going to put 2 dots above and below these lines. And then I'm going to add some black stones there for my spiders. I think it just looked so cute. It's like a little teeny tiny spider. It's adorable. So I lost a lot of my like creative footage, if you will. I did add slime to like almost all of my nails. I did purple and green slime, and I'm not sure what happened to that footage. I looked for it, couldn't find it. I think I might have accidentally deleted it, not sure, but I did do purple slime. I have another nail video from last year where I did green slime, so you can reference that. So I'm also, you guys know I'm trying to perfect my transferring nail foil, so I wanted to use this, what is he, Frankenstein? I wanted to use Frankenstein on a purple nail since he's green. And what ended up happening was I ripped off like his hairline, but with the green slime I was able to, you know, finesse that look. So here I'm just pressing him on the nail, hoping that he will stick, and for the most part he did, but yeah, I had a hard time with this. If anyone has any suggestions on how, you know, I can perfect these nail foil transfers, please let me know. So I'm just, you know, pushing that in and trying to get it to stick. And then I top coat all of my nails using these Diamond Top Coat by Saviland. So you'll see me do that, and now all of a sudden you see like the slime. And then later on I ended up going back in and adding more slime, and this was when, like, you know, decorating just gets a little wild. So then I decided to go in with my stamping plate and some ghosts, and I put those on my nails as well. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Have a safe Halloween. And until next time, beauties, stay blessed. Oh, by the way, these car pictures are 2.5-week-old nails at that point because I never got footage of the finished product. But this was when it was done. Anyway, thank you. Love you. Bye.